Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and in today's video, as you can see, we're back with some more Monster Hunter, of course. This time playing some more Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and today I wanted to go use a status build, because they are essentially the meta for Raw, at least in this game, because we get things like build-up boost. And I think this time around we're going to go take it to Scorned Magnamalo. I would normally go take it to Primordial Mazzino, because they're like the perfect pair, essentially, to go fight Lance with Primordial. But Scorned is a very close, I guess, opportunity. Very close monster to that amount of enjoyment. So we'll see how it goes. This setup, I believe, has build-up boost 3 and Adrenaline Rush 3. So, interesting to see. I also need to hold block here for a second, because there's a lot of hitboxes there, as you probably would have noticed. Poke away at the arms. Thank you for the Adrenaline Rush, sir. Wow, I am very off my timing, but that's okay. That's a hard knockdown. He doesn't do a follow-up because he's not fully enraged. Shouldn't have done an attack yet, but that's okay. My timing is way off. Holy. I tried to counter that because it does actually have a hitbox there, but that's okay. Okay, apparently the Scorned Magnamalo is also having a pretty off day, but that's okay. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but we take those. Sweep. That's fine. Also, obviously got Embolden on here to act as the guard as well as the evasion-based stuff. It's very, very useful in that regard. Go towards the face. It's honestly not doing a lot of what he normally does here, so... yeah, he's really not doing a whole lot of the normal stuff that he normally does. Quite odd. Just knock him down. Get some damage in. I don't even think I've enraged him yet. He's done that little because he's not really done anything that I can punish. Doesn't have an explosion under him with this one. With regular Magnamalo, it would. Gonna get out of there. He's just going to continue doing weird stuff apparently. But that's okay. There. Slap, slap. A bit better. Finally, he just... wait, even that was a weird move. It rarely ever just goes, yeah, let's just send one arm blade straight down, like not a combo or anything, just one arm blade. Give me back that Adrenaline Rush, because I don't know if it wore off yet, but I feel like it probably would have. There's the Enrage. Give me that buff. Nice and good. Nice and juicy. Should run into it, thank you. Get some damage. We want to go those arm blades if you can, because it does take more damage while it's got the Hellfire there, and while the arms are actually intact. So it's very, very useful to do that. Get a lot of extra damage that way. Nope. Nope. Thank you for the buffs, sir. Probably should have put at least one Blade Scale Horn on here as well, just because we're already dodging stuff anyway. It would have made sense. Gonna hold block if I can. Nice and simple. Again, Embolden 3. Apparently it's enough to block all of that without any issue at all. There we go. Poke. Get our biggest counter buff. Went for my cat, unfortunately, so we're gonna lose our buff, but that's alright. May as well do it to catch up to him. I probably could have charged as well, but him going for the cat, wasn't sure if it would work or not. Get myself a free Adrenaline Rush again. Probably reach the damage check soonish, I hope. There it is. Haven't played this game too much at all. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd actually reach it there, because, again, he didn't really give me anything to actually work with at the start for quite a long bit there. This has one active hitbox. Like 90% sure. Nope, okay. I'm definitely wrong about that. I could have sworn in, like, all my time playing it, I kept saying that it has one hitbox. And it seemed to be true, because it only had one hitbox every time that I did it. And then recently, it's like, yeah, it does actually have 2 hitboxes on it, because it's hit me twice every single time. It's interesting. A pin. Going to hit me, of course. Has a very, very big hitbox. Double pin. There. Slap, slap. Nothing good to hit back here, sadly, but it'll work. This into Tail Slam. Nope. Didn't hit me again, that's okay. Get some more damage. She's not enraged at the moment, so we don't have to worry about trying to beat the timer or anything like that. No. For those that haven't played much of Rise Sunbreak's endgame, essentially the monsters have a sort of damage check tied to their anomaly state. Once you deal enough damage, I think it's percentage based, they'll get toppled out of their enraged state. And that's essentially the gimmick. Okay. It's also what gives them way, way more health, for example. And damage. It gives them a lot more damage. But we're going to continue poking through. I also figured some people might enjoy seeing Invasion Lance. Because I know it was quite a popular thing in... I can't remember which game, but people were talking about it quite fondly. It just missed me. I didn't even move. I think if you wanted to avoid that properly, you could just go to the right. Okay, didn't hit me. That's cool. That into hard knockdown. That's fine. Or like semi-hard knockdown. Another pretty awful attack. Been giving me a lot of them, honestly. Would not be surprised if we fail a damage check, because it's not... Like, this entire hunt, basically, he's not giving me much at all to work with. Counter that to get a buff. Decent time for paralysis, because I just got my full counter buff, essentially. When it's yellow like this, it means it's at its max rank, so you can't get it any higher. I think it's like 15 or 20% damage. It's quite chunky. So we'd love to see that try to break this other arm. Because since it's... Ah, okay. Since it's full, essentially, it's going to take like max damage. I also have Blood Awakening on here, I believe. So if I want to heal, I can hit that arm. There. There. Slap, slap. Yeah, he's definitely going to have a fail. Oh, I did reach it. Let's go. And the intact arm is on this side. Or like he fell over on that side so I can actually hit it. Love to see it. But I believe it has Blood Awakening on here. I haven't looked at the sets in a long time because I just haven't needed to. I just throw them on and know that they're decent enough to use. Nope. Fine. Again, block the 2 hitboxes apparently, because apparently there's 2 hitboxes here. Maybe I've just been too far under him every single time in the past videos. So just never got hit by the second part of it, but it definitely does exist. I framed through it so I could land some extra hits, because obviously he moves too far there. Again, okay. Yeah, see, that's why I left back, because it barely reached otherwise. Thank you for the buff, sir. Poke into some more. Nice and juicy. Keep going that arm that's intact. And there. Wow, okay, I whiffed that entirely. Pretty sure it was when he put his arm down, and I was correct. I just didn't do it because I doubted myself. He does 3 here. 2 and 3. You want to get under him for this one. Yep, that's a rise hitbox and a half. Somehow hit me while I was behind him. That's cool. Yeah, it is what it is. Wow, my timing on insta-block is actually atrocious. I think that's like the 3rd one that I've missed. It's been like incredibly easy to get. Shouldn't be any waves under me. So I'm just going to counter this. Poke into some more. Okay, sweep, sweep, slam. What? That was weird. That was really weird. That is fine. Should have countered that, obviously, because it was too much knockback. Should have gone left there if I didn't want to get heavy knockback. That's okay, though. I definitely should have put blade scale on here as well, because we are dodging through a lot there. And I could have been getting sharpness back this entire time. Nice, we got a shock tripper on his face. Also, I should be doing a different combo with raw as well. I believe it's like leaping thrust into slap. Of course, none of it reached. I believe it's sleeping thrust into slap for raw, but just got it ingrained in my brain to do leaping thrust. It's also quite a bit safer, obviously, because you don't have to sit there and charge. Second hit. No, no, no. None of that, mate. Damage. Again, absolutely expect to fail a damage check, because he did some pretty weird stuff for a lot of this hunt here. And slam. Holy, my timing on the insta-block on some of the easiest attacks is actually garbage. so out of practice, but that's okay. Orbs again. Slap, slap. And then I time things like that. You know, the multiple attacks instead of just the ones really, really slow hit that was coming my way. Thank you. Appreciate the buff. Staggered him. Nice. Spamming block. Nice. And then slam. It will track well enough to hit you there if you're just staying still, essentially. I knew it was going to work. Cute. Surprised they both didn't hit me. Well, the second one didn't hit me at least. No. And slam. Hey, we timed one. Let's go. Again, that's like the simplest attack to counter that he has. So, kind of annoyed at myself that I didn't get that one of all the ones, because I missed that, what, twice? Well, everybody, that was playing around in some more Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, of course. This time, though, using the lance against a Scorned Magnamalo, just for some fun. Which, honestly, Scorned Magnamalo is still pretty peak, as far as fights are concerned. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.